Hello, guys. This is my second stream. I was going to sleep right now. I have been sleeping since, I guess, 9 p.m. today, but I suddenly woke up and I couldn't get any sleep anymore. By my voice, you can guess that I still have cold and I'm recovering right now. Um as I woke up right now, I thought, why not do some work, do some office work, because I would probably not go to office tomorrow, maybe work from home, or maybe I would choose to stay at home. I mean, I would put in a sick leave. But yeah, I'm going to finish few pending tasks, which is not going to take much time, maybe half an hour at most. The most time gets wasted in logging in into my remote PC. Uh, that's where the time gets wasted. But otherwise, the tasks are not that huge, so I would complete it soon. So yeah, if anybody is anybody uh, joins the stream, just comment hey. I will also write in the chat so that you if you join the stream, just type in hey. Okay, done. So I think I look much better now compared to my first stream because yeah, I've taken head bath today. Also, I think my hair is kind of messy still, but it looks way better than yesterday. Uh, it was all greasy and oily. Right now, it's flowing. It's like fire, you know. I kind of like it. I kind of like it, but I think my hair is too excessive right now. I'm so glad that my hair is really in a good condition, and I don't have to do much. I mean, I'm blessed, and I do take care, but not as much as I have seen people do. So yeah, I mean, people ask me hair tips, but the most I can offer them is use do head wash every 3 4 days, and don't forget to use any conditioner. You mean a conditioner is necessary to uh, bring in the lost oils which get ripped apart when you use shampoo. So I've learned it late, but yeah, conditioner has been helpful in making my hair smooth. So it's kind of fluffy right now. It's kind of smooth. So my hand doesn't get stuck in between the hairs if I comb through my hair. If I just wave, if I wave, I mean, if I just wave my hair like this, doesn't get stuck. I mean, it gets stuck once in maybe 10, 11 times. You know, with this kind of hair, it's easy to get tangled. But yeah, uh, it doesn't get tangled often. So if before conditioner, what I used to do was I used to apply some, I mean, 3 4 drops of hair oil on my wet hair, on the wet hair, and it used to help. I mean, it used to help um, making the hair soft again. Used to it used to reduce the roughness. But yeah, conditioners do. Yeah, we have an audience right now. Hello, if you are joining the stream right now, just type in "Hey." I hope you had a great day. If you are in a time zone where it's nighttime, and if you are in a time zone where it's nighttime, if you're in time zone, if it's a daytime, I hope you will have a great day. Thank you for joining in. You made my day. I mean, you made my night. So, as I said, I think I should start doing my office work. I will finish it soon. And thank you for joining in, man. Sorry. Thank you for joining in, man slash woman, or any other gender which you prefer. So yeah. So so I have this old. It's not kind of old. It's a gaming laptop from 2016, I guess. Yeah, 16, 15, 16. So it does work really well, uh, but its display is kind of missing. I removed the display right now, so it was kind of slow before. I upgraded the RAM from 8 GB to 16 GB. I have installed Linux OS, but because Windows 11 wasn't compatible with the kind of processor which this had. I think this has i7 9th gen. Anyways, I've been using Linux OS since I guess 3 4 months, and it's been uh, doing good, and it's light, and it works as intended. Uh, but if I have to do certain things, I mean, if I have to, for example, say, let's say I have to check temperature of my CPU and my GPU, I have to go through a lot of process. When it comes to Windows, it's kind of easy. You just need to download an exe from uh, online. Just Google search uh, CPU temp check exe, and you'll download the first you'll download from the first link you get, and it's easy. So, but Linux, it takes time. You have to go through the community pages. I'm currently using Linux Mint 21. So I have to go to their community page. I have to search the query, or if no one has asked, then I need to post the query myself. And it's kind of hit and miss. If people reply, it's okay. If people don't, then you're on your own. But most of the times, the queries I search have already been asked, so there's never been a problem. I've been using Oracle VM VirtualBox to have Windows on my to access Windows. So I didn't want to dual boot because dual booting because dual booting doesn't make sense. If also I have low ROM, 256 GB, and I didn't want to split it between two OS. So I'm just kind of using a virtual memory. Sorry, virtual box. Hey, hey, I have a audience of one. I hope they type in hey. I hope they tell me about themselves. Okay, it's your wish. Let me just open my virtual box. I thought of studying too, but I think I'll kind of drop it right now. Excuse me. Yeah, my cough hasn't uh, completely gone. But yeah, it reduced to a significant amount. Now it's a lot less. So in VirtualBox, I've been using Windows 11. Uh, I, I don't know. It's unpopular opinion, but I like Windows 11 better than Windows 10. Maybe because of the theme. I mean, there's some difference with the theme. Also, the center taskbar being at the center looks kind of good. I'm more of a visual person kind of guy. Doesn't make sense if you're if this statement doesn't make sense that I'm more kind of a visual guy when I'm using Linux OS uh, as my primary. But yeah, uh, it is what it is. I'm a visual. I mean, I like visually appealing stuff. At least when it comes to Windows, and that's the same reason I kind of liked Windows 8 compared to Windows 7. Yeah, uh, I have one audience. I hope you say hey. Anyways, I'll log into my work desktop. So yeah, it's been a slow day. I mean, I didn't do anything today. I have slept a lot today. I've used mobile a lot today. Uh, though I intend not to use my mobile a lot, I've initially found success. I mean, so I brought this. I brought this. What do you say? A journal. It's a B5. I mean, the size is B5, so it's a B5 journal. So I watched some. So it's my brother who is watching. I hope Sai joins too. He's my other brother, but I think he's busy in gaming right now. But yeah, so uh, this is the B5 journal I brought. Uh, I mean, the size is B5. So initially, when I started with uh, journaling, what I did was I kind of watched some videos online, and most of them used to say enjoy your boredom, and by enjoying your boredom, they meant was to note down all your thoughts on a journal. And and a journal is not like you can use only to express your thoughts. You can also use to track something. You can, and physical tracking would help you more. So I found success in physical tracking in the first 15 days. Then my work increased a lot. I kind of uh, I kind of derailed from the whole habit of tracking, and yeah, then I have not come back to this journal properly. So I hope the last 15 days of this month, I would I would try to come back to this journal. I would use this journal more. I would track better, and I hope my phone usage drops to sub sub 3 to 4 hours. I mean under 4 hours. The initial 15 days, my average was 3 hours. I think I can achieve it in the remaining days of this month. I hope so. So, chalo, let's start working right now. Excuse me, I've been coughing a lot. It's been long since I've remotely connected to my work desktop. I think I I I wanted to um, I wanted to finish my work when I'm in office and do some other stuff when I get home. The password expired. Where should I initialize password? I have to change my password. Change. I guess there is an issue. Uh, I will not be able to access my remote PC because some password has expired. I don't know what it is. Anyways, I'm considering to buy a headphones which has a dedicated mic with it. It comes from like this. It's closer to the mouth. Using MacBook's mic, so MacBook's mic is really good, but I don't think it will work if I'm sitting this far from it because I've turned on my AC. Though it's on 29, it still makes some noise. I hope it doesn't affect my stream much. But yeah, if my stream grows, so I will consider buying a dedicated headphones with a mic. I guess I have to do something for this. Okay, I'll try to do sync password. I hope it doesn't have any issues. If someone is joining in, just say hi. 269. Did I change my password? There's some issue. There's some issue right now. I think I won't be able to log in that fast. I have to work around this issue. So, anyways, also why stream myself working or why I stream myself studying is that you can sit alongside with me and maybe do your stuff. Mm, and if you get bored, you can ask me things. So this is another reason uh, why I stream. So yeah, obviously this way I can be responsible to my audience. I mean, we will. It would be good if someone is watching me while I'm studying, so I could be more responsible. Also, you can just sit alongside with me and do your stuff. It might be studying, it might be reading, it might be anything. And yeah, I think playing a non-copyrighted background music would be great for my streams. I would see. I would look into. I would look into it. I hope YouTube Music has some of these videos, which are like which are 3 hours long, 1 hour long, 1.5 hour long, where uh, they play non-copyright music. I will look into them. Okay, settings. Hmm. I guess I have to change my login password. I'm not able to change it right now. It's getting late. It's 12 p.m. Sorry, 12 a.m. Uh, I hope I sleep soon. But I guess थोड़ा time लगेगा. My friend is providing me with a link. I'll try to log in WhatsApp web. Sh- so, so my friend was awake and he provided. Sorry, my friend was awake and he provided me with the link. I'll log in with it right now. इससे अच्छा I'll go to my Linux operating system and open WhatsApp there. Shit. How's my CPU doing? My PC is kind of hanging right now. My laptop is kind of hanging right now. But yeah, I mean, still working. It's kind of slow. I'll build a PC when I switch jobs. Hopefully, I switch soon. But the market is kind of bad right now. Neither I'm preparing well. I'm not being disciplined that much because of work, because of other things. Anyways, let's copy the stuff, paste it here. Okay, 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 that. And set. Yes. So my password has expired. I That's why I'm not able to log in. Hopefully now I'll change the password. This is the issue. Uh, with logging in, you always have to. I mean, you always have to do this kind of stuff. Your password gets expired, then you won't be able to log in. That's the whole issue. And that's where the time gets wasted. You know, it would have been done by 12, but I'm still figuring out how to log into my PC with the new password, and it's already 12. Now I have to sync the password which I have set, so I need another OTP for it. Then I will log in. Too many passwords. Done. Finally, I'm able to log in. Finally, I'm able to log in. So that's great. I've no, 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 no. I bookmarked it at the wrong place. Okay, so I bookmarked the link. It will be useful in the future. So this is there's another reason. So I'll start I'll start telling you about my journey in software. I've not been keen on coding stuff. I mean, I don't like competitive coding, though I like developing. I mean, since I'm uh, more kind of inclined towards visually appealing stuff, so I kind of um, like developing apps or websites, mostly on the front end side. You know, it gets boring when you don't get to see whatever the changes you make right on the screen. I know it. You can observe them working if you do it at the back end side, but the changes you make won't be visually appealing. So that's why I kind of inclined towards UI UX front end. But yeah, I've never got the chance to work on them, and that's the reason why why I want to do MBA, because I want to escape this. I want to escape this current career and start something new. I mean, and it's not like I don't have. It's not like I'm going to MBA only because I don't like software, or I don't like the current job I'm doing. But there are other reasons. I mean, I like to learn about businesses and how they are set up, how are they built, how are they run, what goes on the what goes on the ground level, what goes on the upper management, how things, how different departments connect with each other. So, so and and but MBA, but MBA, MBA colleges or B schools do have hefty tuition fees, which goes upwards. I mean, 20 lakhs. I know I can get a loan, but I already have a loan on me. Two loans on me doesn't make sense. Though I've listened to some IITs offering MBA courses. I didn't concentrate in them, or I didn't fully consider them as a viable option because I only wanted to go into IIMs. But yeah, I think if I try this year, I will for sure. If I get a chance, I will just apply for the IITs and I will go for their interviews. I'll also go for IIM interviews, but if I get a seat at IIT Delhi or IIT Mumbai, then I'll definitely join the college, and I would leave this job because they have a fee structure which looks reasonable. I mean, you only pay 11 to 12 lakhs tuition fee for the 2 years, and it's low. It's low compared to 20 to 25 lakhs. Let's see what happens. I have to confidently prepare for shifting jobs and MBA, and it's going to be a hell of a task, but I'm going to do it anyways. So- Also, now that I have a MacBook, I didn't. I mean, MacBook was the mm, first of the MacBook M1 was first lineup for the M series chips, and it kind of made sense to buy a MacBook because I know that uh, MacBooks last long, and the M1 chips ran cooler compared to their Intel counterparts from the previous years. So buying a Air M1 made sense. So I bought it on a student discount, and I got it for 83,000 along with the free AirPods, first gen, I guess. And yeah, it's kind of working well right now. But I've never found a use case for my MacBook. Though my work, I have to. I mean, for my work, I have to have a Windows laptop. So I'm using my laptop, which is kind of a desktop. I'm using it, and I feel like MacBook has no purpose. I mean, I don't want it to sit idly. Mm, So what I'm thinking is to start doing iOS app development. So though though iOS app development has a lot, fewer openings and also a lot uh, lesser number of jobs compared to web development. But I think web development is kind of saturated right now because a lot of people are doing web development. I don't want to get into it. And yeah, and I also have an advantage when it comes to having a uh, advantage uh, when pursuing iOS app development because I already have a MacBook, so that's kind of helpful because iOS app development can be only done through MacBooks. So I would be considering iOS app development from now. So three things. I will be doing iOS app development along with my job preparation and also CAD prep in the coming days. Let's see how it goes. But I think I can do it because once upon a time I used to study a lot. I mean, I did a great job when it comes to academics. Uh, though I've enjoyed a lot in my UG undergrad, but I think I still got it. I can still study a lot. So I'm going to handle these three things uh, in the coming few months. So the next 3 4 months will be really crucial in my life, and have to make the best out of it. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, so I just have the. I don't want to go into an entry level job for an iOS app developer, though I will only get those. I was more looking at the freelancing aspect of iOS app development. I mean, if I can learn and develop apps on my own, I can start freelancing. I will look into the world of freelancers and how they operate, how they use their skills and leverage them to gain some money. Let's see how it goes. Hosting apps on iOS Play Store, I mean iOS App Store, doesn't make sense because I have to pay some annual fees. So I have to pay some annual fee of $99. But this was this there's no benefit of hosting apps on Play. I mean App Store. So as I was saying, the next 3 4 months are going to be really crucial, and I have to give my best. I have to manage work. I have to manage other stuff. I can't be lazy. Next 3 months would be really hectic, and I can't be really lazy. I don't want to procrastinate. Uh, I don't want to give up on things midway. I want to pursue them fully, and I want to just give my best. Let's see how it goes. I hope I keep myself in check. I hope I'll be disciplined. I hope I feel motivated, and when I'm mentally exhausted, I hope I feel motivated to study when I'm mentally exhausted. And I really hope I do some kind of physical activity every day, be it walking, jogging, or going to gym for at least 30 minutes. I really hope I do these things because one physical, uh, I mean, if you physically keep yourself fit, then then you will see a boost in your mental health. You will not be you will not feel uh, lazy most of the times. I mean, you will feel more lazy. It doesn't go away completely, but yeah, you won't feel lazy most of the times, and obviously you'll get a good amount of sleep in the night if you're physically exhausted. Position of millimeters pattern is not straight properly. That's this place at the width more than 1920 into 1920 pixels. And the view details. Hidden. Anyways, I'll be working 10 15 minutes more, and then I'll hit the bed. Hopefully, I get sleep. I'm going to buy a bike soon. Why I decided to buy a bike instead of scooty is because obviously scooty offers. less comfort compared to bike, uh, and also less mileage. So the only advantage of having a scooty is to bring in groceries or to take stuff around. I don't do that often. Even if I had a scooty before, when I had a second-hand scooty, which I had to sell it because it was, I mean, the engine was a mess. The scooty was a mess as a whole, so I had to sell it. And I didn't see myself carrying a lot of things on the foot on the footbed. So I thought, I decided to buy a bike instead. And I think buying a bike offers a lot of advantages. And to be honest, I don't know how to ride a bike. I have rode it once when I was in intermediate. I mean, when I was in 12th, and luckily I just shifted the gear from mm, neutral to first gear, and I was on my way. It felt good, and I thought it's a high time now to learn a bike, and it's kind of late for my age. I'm currently 26, going to be 27 this October, and I thought it's going to be, it's going to be now. It's not going to be now or never, but it's not going. It's going to be now or maybe not sure when. So I decided to buy a bike. I'm looking into. So I'm going to buy a bike soon. I've come down to two options. One, Platinum, because the amount of rides I had over the past few years, I've observed that Platinum seats are the most comfortable seats, and obviously I enjoy comfort, and I don't go on high speeds. So 50 to 60 is the max speed. I mean, not the max speed. I mean, it's the most comfortable speed for the Platina because it's a 110 cc motorcycle. The 100 cc motorcycle is also available, but I'm not going to go to 100 cc. So they have the most comfortable seats, and the mileage is also really great on them. And I didn't find any problem with the suspension while I was sitting on the uh, while I was sitting at the back side. I mean, back of the rider. But I hope I wouldn't find any issue with the suspension if I'm riding the bike. It would cost me around 66,000 actual. But I also looked into Pulsar N150. It's a it's a costlier bike compared to Platina. It's 60,000 more. Yeah, 96 54. I mean, it's 54,000 more, and almost 55,000 more compared to Platina. It offers a good engine, obviously higher speed, good gearbox, LED setup. So why I've landed on that is that even though it's my first bike, I'm going to keep it for like I know how long it's going to last. Um, I'm going to keep it till it lasts. I mean, I'm not going to throw it away because obviously it's my first bike, and there'll be emotions attached to it. Uh, so I'm going to keep it with me. So if I'm thinking of keeping it for a really long time, I've considered won't I? I considered why not buy a bike with a higher CC, and maybe it's not as comfortable as Platinum, but it's still comfortable. It has got a flat seat setup. It's not got a. It doesn't have a split seat setup because a split seat setup is the most uncomfortable setup I've seen on bikes. I've sat on them and it's really uncomfortable for the pillion. It's really uncomfortable. I mean, it's comfortable for the rider, but I don't guess it's really comfortable for them too. So a flat seat setup kind of makes sense. And when I saw Pulsar N50, N150, I thought, yeah, if I'm if I'm going to take bike, which is going to be with me for a really long time, why not take a bike with a higher CC and a little more power and learn on it. I'm kind of on a I'm kind of in between when it comes to choosing with these two bikes. One is cost efficient and it's going to give me a great mileage. It's going to be really comfortable, and another is going to give me the power, the speed, the excitement. Though it's going to give me the comfort, it's going to give me safety. It has single channel ABS, dual disc brakes, and way better specs compared to everything. The quality will be better. Uh, so I've considered that bike too, Pulsar N150. Why won't I consider Pulsar N160 is that because it has split seat setup, so I won't be considering it. I want more of a commuter kind of vehicle, not a sports vehicle uh, where I feel it's more aimed towards youngsters who enjoy the thrill of having a bike which can go into higher speeds. I won't be touching higher speeds. The max I would go would be 80. Even though if I go on 80, I won't be cruising on it because I most probably worry about about the mileage that the bike would give if I keep staying at higher speeds. So that's the reason why I won't be considering going on higher speeds. And I also fear that even though I'm responsible enough to ride a motorcycle at higher speeds, I don't think, and I always believe it's not that I don't think. I always believe that everyone else on the road is not as responsible as me. So I need to be careful, thinking that anyone can make a mistake on the road. Even though I would be the m- most careful, even I would be riding at a constant speed, be it 50, 60, 70, 80, and I would know that I am a really good rider and I have really good vision and I am really aware of my surroundings. There are people who will be riding along with me, and I don't believe in them as much as I do in myself. So I would eventually slow down and ride at nominal speed of 50 to 60. So yeah, that's it. So I'm stuck between these two bikes. I'm considering. I was more leaning towards buying a Platina, I guess, but I guess today things have changed. I mean, I can afford it. I can. So all it comes down finally. The advantages and disadvantages doesn't matter. All it comes down is the price of the two motorcycles. So when it comes to Platina, I have to pay 11,000 per month for 6 months, no cost EMI. And when it comes to Pulsar 50, I have to pay 20,500 or something per month for 6 months, no cost EMI. So 9,000 more, and 9,000 more every month for 6 months. I think I can afford it, but I'm thinking, do I really need that bike, or I'm considering it okay if I am going to have my first bike for a really long time. Should I consider buying a higher CC, more powerful bike? Yeah, learning on it would be a little difficult because it would be 145 kgs, and with a lot of CC and with a lot of torque comes a lot of responsibility. So Platina is a really good bike for a beginner. especially me who has never ridden a motorcycle because it's really lightweight, 110 kgs, and the power is really less. You won't hurt yourself, obviously. It's a low speed motorcycle, and when it comes to N150, you can hurt yourself because obviously it's heavier, and if it falls on your leg, it will certainly do some kind of damage. I'll see. I'll be probably booking the bike within this week because I need a motorcycle. Uh, Not a motorcycle. I need a vehicle to go to office because obviously a lot of time gets wasted in apps, in rides, riding apps like Rapido, Uber. Uh, the vehicle doesn't get booked. Even if it gets booked, people cancel. People are late and have to pay at least 3-4 thousand every month for only rides. So I'm thinking of buying a bike. Let's see how it goes. Not going to buy a scooty, that's for sure. Uh, I'm not going to. I mean, scooties are the same price, they cost around 1,92,000. It's better to buy a 110cc Platina compared to 110cc Activa 6G, which are almost of the same cost. No, Platina costs 6-7 thousand less, and it offers more comfort and more mileage. So when I don't have any special use for the footbed of a scooty, I think it's better to buy a bike. So, so I've decided to buy a bike. So now I have to consider buying a Platina or N150, Pulsar N150. And why I choosing bikes from Bajaj is because Flipkart only sells Pulsar. Flipkart only sells Bajaj and Hero bikes, and they are offering discounts on ex showroom prices. If Honda bikes would have been there, I would have considered buying SP 125, but they are not. And I think Bajaj also makes good bikes. They have more refined engines and not more refined compared to a Honda engine, but still they're refined and offer great services. And the parts availability is also good in the second-hand market. In the market, and Bajaj offers more uh, at the price at the price which they come. So let's see what happens. I'm going to discuss it with my friends whether to buy a Platina or whether to buy an N150. But I'm sure they will tell me to buy. I'm sure they will tell me to buy N150. I'm sure of that. But let's see what happens. I'm going to order it this week, and I hopefully would receive the bike by next week. Yeah, let's see what happens. I think it's 12:43. It's long. I think you have to sleep, Hemu. My brother is still on the stream. No new audience joined in my stream. So hopefully the next stream, a few more people join. Good night, Hemu. I'll 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 sleep now. I'll try to sleep now. Hopefully, I won't be. Uh, I won't be coughing tonight, hopefully. But yeah, I'll be careful. I'll turn off my AC. And also, I would probably be on a sick leave tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Anyways, I hope you have a great night if you are in a country where it's nighttime, and I hope you have a great day if you are in a country where it's daytime. Bye bye.